Cults frequently dress up as authority figures that are popular in society, like police, doctors, lawyers, nurses, teachers, social workers, therapists, or psychologists, firefighters, in order to keep us from talking to those individuals out in society. So they will dress up in the costumes and then they will torture us and sexually assault us wearing those costumes, telling us that that's what they are, those professions. And then that gives us this huge mistrust of people in those positions of authority or power in society where they might be able to help us. But instead, we have so much fear of them or so much mistrust of them. They also did that for me with teachers. And it is so intentional to keep us kids quiet, subdued, not talking to people who might be able to help us, who might actually believe us, who might have to legally start an investigation if we disclose to them. And it is so intentional to keep the cult continuing to torture and abuse us. And to make that even harder and more triggering, there are also often cult members who hold those positions. Like, I remember cult abusers who actually were police and doctors and nurses and teachers. And so the mistrust is then compounded, where they weren't dressing up to be that in cult torture, but I knew them in the everyday time or heard them talking about their job when like they were trafficking me or whatever. And then the mistrust is even more compounded and we are even more scared in the world to trust people with those professions. And then I remember them intentionally pretending to be my therapist at the time, two different ones, because I was tortured for quite a long time, and then say that they had killed her and made this huge elaborate abuse scenario over and over and over where they killed her because I had remembered and told her. All of it is to keep us silent, keep us from remembering, keep us from talking, keep us from getting safe, keep us from being able to tell people who can investigate.